Come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin'.
What is going on YouTube? Once again, I'm here back with another College Football 25 video. This will be my first episode of Dynasty. You guys can see the title, you guys can see the screen. We're going to be rebuilding the Navy Midshipmen. I was thinking about doing an Ohio State Dynasty for you guys on camera, but I'm gonna save that for myself off camera, or I might mess around and start an Ohio State series as well. Let me know in the comments down below. Shout out to all my Ohio State fans. Let me know if you guys want me to start an Ohio State Dynasty. I wanted to start off with a lower tier program, and that is why my mind landed on Navy. They have a 75 overall, they have a 75 offense and a 76 defense. They are not that bad, you know what I'm saying? They're a program that you could definitely rebuild. A 75 overall team can actually beat people in this game. All you guys have to do is scheme things right, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do, all right, is we're going to select Navy, and then we're going to keep it going. You can either be a head coach, you can either be an OC or a DC. We're going to go with the head coaching job. We could go with their current coach, but their coach got fired. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create my coach, and then we'll be right back. We can actually choose from 3 different types. All right, you got the motivator, you got the recruiter, and you got the tactician. All right, let's start with the tactician. The tactician boosts your players' ratings on game day, scheme up the big plays, and let the visor fly. That one's not bad. Recruiter, Jimmys and Joes, not X's and O's. You scout faster and recruit better than any other type of coach. We definitely need that because it's going to be hard to bring players to Navy. Not really, you know what I'm saying? Not really. If it was like a Louisiana or something like that, then yeah, it would be tough, but Navy's actually a prestigious program, you know what I'm saying? Just off of the military alone. So the recruiter attribute, like the backstory, will actually help because, you know, Navy's not a top tier program and they're not that good. We need that, you know what I'm saying? I like tactician as well because our attributes get boosted on game day. The motivator gets your players to play their best by boosting their ratings and composure. Nobody has it better than us. All right, motivator, recruiter, or tactician. I'm gonna go with recruiter, guys. We got to build this team up. We don't need the attribute upgrades. All we got to do is scheme the right way. We need the recruits though. All right, so I'm not going to bore you guys with all this. I'm gonna speed past this section right here, and then I'm gonna show you guys the playbooks real quick. So before we speed things up, let's go ahead and start creating the coach. My actual name is Miracle, so we're going to go Miracle. That's my first name, last name So, S-O-W. So for the guys who've been watching me all this time and you don't know my name, now you do. It's Miracle So. That is going to be our coach's name. Let's go ahead and type that in real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. All right. There's a reason why Navy isn't winning games, and it's because of their playbook. Their playbook sucks. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Ohio State. All right, I really like Ohio State's playbook. It has a nice variety to it, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go with Ohio State on offense. Defense, we're going to use, let me see, there should be multiple defense. We're going to use multiple D, and my alma mater is Ohio State. All right, so let's just go over here. We'll choose Ohio State real quick, and then we'll keep it moving. Make sure to click that like button. Let's try to get 1,000 likes on this video. I would really appreciate it. Shout out to all of the new subscribers who are subscribing to watch this content. I'm dropping I would say 2 to 3 of these college football videos every single day. My next video is going to be Road to Glory. I don't know what I'm going to create yet. I was thinking about creating a defensive player, but I really want to create a QB as well. Same with a running back, so I don't really know. All right, when it comes to the pipeline, okay, I kind of liked that Alabama pipeline, you know, because, you know, the South, you know, I'm from the North, you know what I'm saying? I'm North all day, but the South is where the beefy dudes are, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna choose the Alabama pipeline. Adaptive AI, we're gonna go balanced here, no huddle style, balance. When it comes to aggressiveness, we're gonna keep that on 50-50. All right, let's go to appearance now. This dude looks nothing like me. Let me clean my eyes real quick. What we need to do is we'll just find a quick one. We need a guy with a fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go down here. None of these guys really look like me. We'll scroll. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed through this part of the show, and I'll be back once our actual coach is created. Alright guys, I'm back. This is who I decided to go with. He doesn't really look like me, but it's a black dude, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the only thing that matters. All right, I decided to go with the long sleeve shirt instead of the t-shirt. That's really the only thing that we could customize. Let's go ahead and continue, and let's see what's popping. We're getting into the contract part of the show now, so let's scroll all the way down here and let's see how they did back in 2023. So Navy just missed their bowl game. They went 5-7. The 2 years prior they went 4-8, and before that they went 3-7. 2019 they actually did pretty well. They won the Liberty Bowl at 11-2. So this is going to be a pretty big rebuild. Our prestige is a C- right now. All right, I want to be the top dog at Navy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn this program around. Let's get into it, man. Like I said, make sure to click that like button, make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below which team you guys decided to start a dynasty with, and let me know how you guys are enjoying it so far. This is my first time playing Dynasty. I grew up playing college. I grew up playing NCAA 14 Dynasty. I would take it into the 30th year sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments down below which team you guys decided to rebuild. I will be rebuilding Ohio State because we haven't won a chip since 2014. So I'm going to rebuild Ohio State as well. All right. So here's our weekly to-do list. We have to set up the recruiting board and scout prospects. We have custom schedules, top stories, upgrade coach skills, and advanced week. Over here, here's a preseason top 25. You got Georgia #1, Ohio State 2, Texas 3, Oregon 4, Ole Miss #5, Alabama 6, Penn State 7, Notre Dame 8, Michigan 9, and Missouri 10. I didn't know the top 10, that's why I decided to read that off. But we are in the American Conference. That is a conference that Navy is currently in. So the name of the game for me, for my first year, is to win the American. All right, we do got Tulane in here that we got to worry about. Texas, San Antonio, we got to worry about. Memphis, South Florida, Rice. All these teams are better than ours, but you know, we just got to scheme things right and we'll be good to go. We're looking to make a good bowl game as well, and you know what we could do is we can actually customize our schedule. Okay, so let's take a look at our schedule and let's see how it's looking. After we take a look at our schedule, we're going to take a look at the depth chart, and then we're going to set up our recruiting board so that, you know, we can really focus on some new targets for next season. Our first game is against FCS East. I like that because we got to solidify some wins out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I do want to put one ranked game on here. We do got Notre Dame. I think I might leave the schedule the same, because if we could, you know, win out, if we could beat Notre Dame, and if we could win the American, we may have a shot at making a college football playoff. You know what I'm saying? Since it's a 12-team playoff, we may have a shot. What we could do is we could schedule one more ranked game. Like we got to keep the Air Force game, got to keep Notre Dame. Yeah, we'll leave the schedule as is. All right. The name of the game, like, I want at least 8 wins. You know what I'm saying? We want the 8 wins. All right, we took a look at the schedule. Let's look at coach abilities real quick, because we got 5 coach points here at the top. So up here, let's see, we got a few of these. We got architect. All right, let's see, master at getting the most out of their players within a scheme. Okay, that's going to cost 15 coach points. You got motivator, that costs 10. Culture setter, who is strong in player development, gain XP whenever a player levels up. That is the perk. We don't have enough for that. Let's see, we only have 5. We can't use them though. You know what I'm saying? We can't use them. Let's see, offensive coordinator, master motivator. He already has that, if I'm not mistaken. And then all this other stuff is going to cost more. Yeah, we can't even upgrade any of these right now, so we'll have to wait it out. But this is some of the new things that they added to Dynasty here in College Football 25. You can actually, well, there was something similar. They had the coach skill trees where you could level up the skill trees, and that would help your team in game. It would help your recruiting, and it would help the off season as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's reskinned here in College Football 25. I like how things are looking. This right here, these are the XP goals. All right, you get players drafted in round 1, that's going to give you XP round 2, and so on and so on. And then of course, you know, all of these different things, if you get first downs, recover fumbles, get interceptions, that's going to give you XP to level up your coach. All right, recruiting goals, they got that as well as stat goals. So let's take a look at the depth chart, and then we will see what we want to do when it comes to recruiting. All right, so our quarterback is a junior, 73 overall. He has 84 speed, 86 agility. He can get out the pocket. He can scramble, 84 change of direction. Throw power is 85. That's not bad. It's actually solid, you know what I'm saying, for 73 overall. Short accuracy is 83. Medium accuracy is 77. His deep accuracy is not there. We definitely want to recruit a quarterback. Our second guy is actually not too far off when it comes to the throw power, the accuracy, but this is not going to cut it. If we want to win the college football playoff, this is not going to cut it. So we definitely want to add a QB to our recruiting board, and hopefully we can grab somebody. Running back, our running back is a 78. He's a junior. He has 90 speed, 96 excel. We have a good running back. I like his speed, 75 carrying. Ball carrier vision is a 81. We can work with that. Okay, we can work with that. Fullback, our fullback's an 86. He's a junior as well, which is good. Wide receivers, we desperately need receivers. Desperately. We legitimately only have one target, and he has 96 speed. So we're going to have to take advantage of him when we're playing these games, because that 96 speed is going to come in handy. Tight end, we need a tight end. Our O-line is actually pretty weak. They're all in the 70s. Like I said, this is going to be a tough rebuild. We need players all over the place. All right, we need them all over the place. That's why we got to be smooth when we're setting up our recruiting board. Both of our ends are in the 70s. D tackles, we got a 79. I'm glad that a lot of these players are juniors, because they still have more time to develop, and we could use them for one more year. It gives us, you know, 2 straight years. I would say it gives us a full year to recruit so that we could replace those players. It actually gives us 2 years to recruit to replace the juniors, which is nice. Ramos, probably one of the best players on our team, right outside linebacker. We're only going to have him for this year. He's actually a left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker's an 82. Well, no, he's a 72, which is unfortunate. He's only a sophomore. And then right outside linebacker is only a 69 overall. So we have a lot to do. All right, I haven't looked at the corners yet. We'll take a look at our corners, and then we'll keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Strong safety, 66. We definitely got to recruit in the secondary. Our free safety is a senior. We're only going to have him this year, and then everything drops into the 60s. Corners, we have an 81 overall senior, we have a 76 junior, and then the rest are 60 overall. So this is going to be a good rebuild. We'll take a look at our kicker. Our kicker's a 66. Our punter is an 83. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our punter at kicker, and we're going to have to recruit a new kicker for the squad. So all right, let's get our first taste of college football 25 recruiting. Let's set up this recruiting board, and we really need to be on point. Okay, we also have the transfer portal that we could take advantage of. Nobody's going to want to transfer to Navy though. All right, that's what makes this way more enjoyable, because we have a challenge on our hands. All right, so what we're going to do, man, we're going to go by interest first. We have a 3-star right here, which is a need. All right, we're going to add him. Normally, like back then, they had their overalls. I don't see his overall here. He is a 3-star. So we'll click on him and we'll add him to the recruiting board. All right, running back. I wish we could see their overalls. It just shows their rank. Let me see. Let me clean my eyes real quick. Yeah, and on the right side, let me see. They don't show their actual overall, but it does show if they're a 3-star or not. We will scout them and then we'll see. But this is what I like to do. I like to start off with the players that are interested in the program and then maneuver from there. So let's see. This dude right here is a 3-star. Do I want a two-star guard? I really don't want a 2-star guard, but he could be like a random gem. We do have Navy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we are going to have to go for some of these lower rated players before we get some of the high class players. So this is the recruiting board right here. We got 4 players that are interested in the program. Okay, we got to scout them now. All right, so let's just select prospect. We'll go over here to scouting. Okay, let's go ahead and click that. We're going to scout him all the way up to 100%. You have 500 total hours of scouting. Each click is 10 hours of scouting, guys. So this dude right here, all right, let's go back to overview and let me see. We scouted him all the way. Where is his actual overall at? Back in NCAA 14, they would show their actual overall. Right here, it's not showing it. It's just showing their attributes. He has 75 run block power, 68 pass block, 73 pass block power. He has 79 impact blocking, 79 strength. I like him. We're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. All right, he actually committed. That's what you want to see, guys. You want players to insta commit so that you don't have to, you know, put effort and energy towards him throughout the season. You already know that he's committed to your school and he will be playing next year. So we got ourselves a right tackle. I don't know his overall, you know what I'm saying, because it doesn't show it here on the screen, but you know, we got him, you know what I'm saying, we got him. Maybe I'm like, am I looking at things wrong? Normally they show their overall. I guess they're not showing it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess we're not showing it. All right, let's back out of him and then we'll go down to Aldrich. Okay, let's go over to scouting. Let's go ahead and scout him up. Oh snap, we found ourselves a gem running back. Let's go. He has 92 speed and we're the first like pick, you know what I'm saying? That's why you want to start off with the players that have you as their #1, because you can find players that would instantly commit, like that right tackle. We found ourselves a gem here at running back, 3-star. Okay, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 83 juke, 87 agility, 83 change of direction. That's what I like to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer him a scholarship. Hopefully he accepts and commits. All right, he did not commit yet. So we're going to be putting a lot of our energy into that running back because he's a gem and we want those gems. All right, let's go to the athlete. All right, we're going to scout him. See if we can get ourselves another gem. All right, no, he is not, but he does have 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 89 agility, 85 change of direction. Can we look at any more attributes? No, we cannot. He has the clear-headed mental ability. Change of directions at 85, carryings at 79, break tackles at 77. So I'm assuming that he is another running back. I'm gonna offer him a scholarship because we need depth. Last but not least, the right guard. We're gonna scout him up all the way. All right, he has 72 pass block finesse, 76 lead block, 80 impact block, 86 strength. His pass block isn't good, his run block isn't good. I don't know about him. I'ma just grab him, you know what I'm saying, because we need more recruits, and you know, he has us as his #1, so we'll go ahead and hold on to him right there. So what we're going to do now, guys, right, what we're going to do now is we're going to weigh things out. This is what I did back then in NCAA 14. we're going to wait things out and we're going to poach. The name of the game for us is we're going to poach. So let's go ahead and advance week, and we're going to let these other teams, like, we're going to wait for the stragglers, all right, the players that don't really have a team yet, and then we're going to start working on them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wait until about week 2 before we do that. We're going to play the FCS game, and then after the FCS game, we're going to start working on the players that don't have a home yet, and hopefully we can catch some 4-stars straggling that we could use for our team next season. All right, so let's go ahead and advance. Okay, players at risk of transferring, that is our 74 overall running back. He's going to transfer for playing time. It is what it is. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're here with week 1. This is a bye week. This is week 0 actually. What we want to start with is we want to start with recruiting. Okay, here is a recruiting board. We already have him. This dude right here, we're actually dropped down to number 2 now. All right, I really want to get this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on him. Let's go over to recruiting, and then let's see. All right, let's add an action. We can actually send house. All right, send every available resource you have after a player to gain as much influence with them as possible. That's what we're going to do with this running back. Let's send the house. All right, this right here, contact friends and family. We only have 350 more of these hours, you know what I'm saying? So we have the send the house available. Well, it's active right now. When it comes to this athlete, let's see where we're at. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Let's see where we're at with this athlete. We're number 2 with this athlete. That's not good. All right, that's not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back over to recruiting, and then we're going to send the house with this guy as well, because we need him. You know what I'm saying? We need him. All right, right guard. We're actually number 2 with this right guard right now. We're going to send the house. We need these players. All right, slowly but surely, man. We're going to build this team up one player at a time. Okay. All right, we're down to 250 hours. Just like that, we sent the house on these 3 targets. Hopefully we can get a couple of these guys. Let's go back over here, and we're going to just advance the week. Okay, we're going to advance the week. There's nothing to do right now. We don't have a game available. Let's advance the week. All right, look at that. So it looks like we went back to number 1 in all 3 of those recruits' eyes. We're going to take a look at recruiting once again, and then we will see if we're actually number 1 with these guys. So yep, we're number 1 with the running back, which is beautiful. And if you look at the influence right next to the school, you can actually see it's a lot higher than the 2nd place team. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like the switch up. We got Fritz right here. We are number 1 in his eyes, and then same with the right guard. We are number 1. So we should be able to add all 4 of these. Excuse me. We should be able to add all 4 of these recruits to the team with no issue. Now that it's week 2, all right, it's been a couple of weeks since recruiting opened up. What we can do is we could take a look at the recruiting board, and then we could try to see who is available now. I went ahead and added a couple QBs to my recruiting board because we needed it, and I went ahead and added a JUCO right into the recruiting board as well. That makes it to where we have 7 total players here on the recruiting board. We are number 1 in the top 4 so far. All right, we are the number 1 school in their eyes. We just need to become the number 1 in these guys' eyes. All right, so we're going to start off with the QBs. Okay, the reason why I decided to go with them, because you guys can see the influence. The influence isn't too high on these other schools, which makes it, you know, possible for us to sneak in and steal some of these recruits. So we'll go over here to scouting. We're going to scout this QB real quick. We have 250 hours remaining before we run out. So let's see if we can find ourselves a gem here. Oh, he's a bust. He is a bust. We don't want him. I thought he was about to be a gem, but he's a bust. We're going to remove him from our recruiting board. All right, we got one more here. This is going to be a tough like recruiting year. You know what I'm saying? So we're just looking to get who we can get, and we're not going to throw a fit. All right, 85 throw power, 82 short accuracy, deep accuracy is a 78, 86 throw and a run. I like this dude. He's a mobile deadeye. He has that ability, and he has the road dog mental ability. Let's go over here to recruiting. We're going to offer him a scholarship, and then what we're going to do is we're going to send the house on him so that we could start, you know, working our way up in his eyes. Okay, what we're going to do as well, guys, since we're not really going to be like adding any more players to this recruiting board, we're going to start adding more actions to some of these players. I really need that QB. We should be able to get these guys. That QB is who we really want. Let's go over here to the right end. He's a JUCO player, a JUCO junior. Let's scout him. It'll be nice to grab a right end. 81 block shed, 80 strength. Not bad. We'll offer him a scholarship. Boom. We're going to send the house on him. We actually don't have enough hours to send the house, so we're going to have to do this stuff then. Add another action, DM the player. And then last but not least, we'll search social media. Boom. All right, so that's giving him 40. All right, so we're out of hours. We got 6 scholarships currently out there. Hopefully we could get those players. All right, what we are going to do to end this video, guys, is we're going to dive into our first game. We're going to be playing against FCS East. Let's go ahead and get this dub. Click that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Every Dynasty episode is going to be pretty much laid out this way. I want to get 1 or 2 games in each episode. I don't know if it's going to be that. I'm not really sure. It depends. So I'm gonna take that back. All right. Every single video is not going to be laid out this way. I just want to get a couple of gameplays in each episode. That's what I meant. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're playing against an FCS team. We should be able to start the season off with a W. Let's go defense. Our team isn't that good, so we could honestly get caught slipping here. The difficulty is on Heisman. I don't play around when it comes to my difficulty. I've always been one of them dudes who played on Heisman every single chance I got. All right, if you play on All-American, you ain't doing it right. It looks like they're running an option style offense. Get that tackle. Don't bring him forward. Don't bring him forward. That's the end of the first drive. Sorry I was paused for a little bit there, but I thought we were about to get that fumble. Unfortunately, we didn't. I'm grateful that they didn't still pick up the first down. But what I'm going to do, since it is FCS East, is we're going to go through a couple drives here on camera, and then we're going to sim to the end of the game because it's an FCS team. We're waiting for the actual conference games to really play through. We should be able to easily get this dub. So, all right, we are using the Ohio State playbook. We're going to go over here to gun, spread wide flex. We do have that one wide receiver who has 96 speed. It should be Kent, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to throw him on a slant. We got Myers on an out route. All right, let's go. We got the slant. Oh! All right. No worries. No worries. We ain't worried about that. We should still have Horvath for another year, which is good. We just got to hold it down for him, man. I want to win the American at least one time with Horvath before we have to change the QB up. All right. We got square. Ooh, way to lay out for that. That's what I like to see. So, all right. We got X. Good play. Oh, way to break the tackle. Let's go. I definitely prefer the college football playbooks over the NFL playbooks. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. We got circle. What a throw. What a catch. Oh my God. That is the literal definition of a dot. That's what I like to see. We played good defense on our first drive, and then we start things off with an 82 passing yard drive. That's what I like to see. Ooh, we almost missed the field goal. Let me know in the comments if you guys struggle with field goals. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to simulate until the end of the game, and then we'll see how the game ends up. I'll be right back. This is a hard-fought game so far. We're up 14-0, 14-7. We may need to jump in here. All right, we're not going to have to. We're not going to have to. We're up 34-7, 34-14, and that is how the game is going to end. First game in the books, 34-14. Once we start playing against the better teams, we're going to actually play the entire game because I don't trust Super Sim. But when you're playing against an FCS team, I trust it. Blake Horvath starts off his first game with 251 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns. That is what I like to see. I'm definitely going to, get into some actual gameplay, like I just said, against the better teams because I'm actually eager to play. It's just when you're playing against an FCS team, you can easily just simulate the game and get the dub just like that. That brings our coach up to level 3, which is nice. That brought us up to 25 coaching points, so we'll be able to use that to upgrade our coach. Let's advance week. I believe week 2 is against Temple, if I'm not mistaken. We are in the American Conference. Players at risk. All right, our quarterback is at risk of transferring. You ain't going nowhere, Blake. You ain't going nowhere. Same with our 74 overall running back. So we're 1-0. Temple is 0-1. That should be another W under our belt. Let's go over to recruiting and let's see how things are looking since we just got our first W. We're still number 1 in Aldrich's eyes. Fritz, we're number 1 still, which is beautiful. McGow, we're still number 1. Right end. All right, we jumped up to number 1 for this right end. Let's take a look at the QB. All right, so we started off number 6 for this QB, if I'm not mistaken. Now we are number 4. We went up. If we can just continue to go up throughout the year, then we're good. We actually just we're up to 160 of these hours now. So what we could do is we could recruit them some more. All right, let's add action, contact friends and family. Okay, I actually can't do that. So if you send the house, you can't do all this other stuff. Okay, with this dude, we should be able to send house. All right, no, we can't. Okay, let me see. Can we put somebody on a visit? We can actually schedule some visits. So Aldrich, we'll schedule him. We could do Memphis, or we can do Notre Dame. Notre Dame may be an L, so we'll schedule everybody for the Memphis game so that they can watch a victory. So let's see, podcast interview. There's a bunch of different things that you could choose from when it comes to the activity. So let's see, attend lecture, nope. Team workout, nope. Brand exposure, campus tour, attend team meeting, position meeting. I want them to attend the game, team dinner, team history, tailgate, trophy tour. All right, what do we want to do here? Stadium atmosphere. So he's interested in proximity to home, playing style, conference prestige. So we're going to have to choose one of those. That's the trophy tour. That's a B-. The best thing to do would be one of these. Family visit. We could do the attend practice to do the playing style. That's what we're going to do. All right, that's what we're going to do. The visit is scheduled. All right, now we're going to schedule a visit. Let me see. We already have him committed. Fritz, we can't schedule a visit yet. McGow, we can actually schedule a visit, so we'll do that. We'll schedule it for the Memphis game. And he's interested. We'll do the 10 practice for him. And then I believe that is it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that is it. So there you have it, guys. We're 1-0 on the season. We got, let me see, how many recruits do we got? Do we got 6 or do we got 8? We got 6 targets currently on our recruiting board that we should be able to get. The toughest one is going to be this QB. I really hope we can get him because he is an improviser, and the current guy we have right now is about to be gone. So hopefully we can get all of these guys. I'm confident in getting the top 5. It's just this QB is the one that's scaring me. That's not bad for year 1 of rebuilding Navy. Okay, we are 1-0. all right, we have 25 of these points that we could use to upgrade our coach. So let's do coach abilities, and let's see. All right, we could purchase one of these. What I'm thinking about doing, let's see, this right here, program builder, bonus XP when school grade or prestige increases. This one right here, whenever a player levels up. Elite recruiter, extra XP for signing a recruit. This right here, I'm gonna just stack my points up, guys. This one right here, strategist. Yeah, we can't even buy that. The only one we could buy, hold X to purchase. I'm gonna stack my points up for now, and then I'm gonna break it down some more off camera, and then in my next video we'll probably spend some of these points. But that's gonna wrap it up for my first episode of rebuilding the Navy Midshipmen. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to click that like button. Let me know in the comments down below which team you guys are rebuilding at the moment. Let me know how you guys are enjoying college football 25 so far. I am absolutely loving it, and I cannot wait until I hop on stream with you guys to play. If you guys want to add me on PlayStation, my PSN is UltBuckeyeYT. I'm gonna leave it at the top of the description. If you guys haven't seen my other videos from earlier, I dropped a video, I dropped my Ultimate Team episode 2. I took my Ultimate Team online and we actually blew Alabama out. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. And then I got a coin making method video dropping later on today, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow I'm dropping Road to Glory, and then we're also going to be doing some more online head-to-head. I'm going to be taking my Buckeyes online and we're going to be putting in work. I also got some more Ultimate Team coming, so make sure you guys stay tuned. All right, drop a like on this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.